I'm making this video for a special somebody who asked me kindly, how do you make curry? Because I like cooking and because I like curry, I am honored to make this video. So I already got my chicken thawed out. Alrighty, so I've cleaned it up, got all the funk out of it. Now I cut in cubes, small cubes. You're actually supposed to cut them pretty sizable, but you know I like mine really small. I guess just small bites. I don't know, that's just my preference. The chicken also cooks faster too on the wok, which is what I use. I'm no chef, just a average Joe who cooks out of necessity because I love to eat. Alrighty, so I could fast forward this part, but some people like me, oddly enough, like to watch other people prepare food, so maybe it's relaxing in its own way. Now I don't have any tomatoes or onions, so I keep forgetting to buy some, so it's not a finished dish, but I think it's alright. This chicken here, I get it at Walmart or H-E-B's. I get the little cheap stuff, the great value stuff. Kind of don't care to buy no Tyson or whatever. I just bought the little cheap stuff. So I think it's the same. Probably has similar nutritional contents. I don't know. I think chicken is chicken, and it's probably better than 95% of other meats out there, so still pretty good. This is about, shoot, it looks like it's about 4 or 5 servings, but I will devour this in about 3 servings because I cook for lunch at work to save money and eat right. You know, I cook at night. Yesterday I made a bunch of white rice and fish, so I've got rice to go with this already. So let's see. Alrighty, so last little piece here. Cut them whatever size you like. I used to always do them bigger, but I like them like this. I like the way they cook better, cook fast. So okay, so now we got all our chicken. Alright, so I'm going to put this right back into the bowl that they came from. So I can mix in the seasoning. Maybe even let them marinate for a little bit. Alright. I'm wondering if I can somehow get the camera to be propped up so that I can show you my mixing. But basically I'll just put them out there like that if I can find everything. So I'll go to the back. I have 2 curries that I use. I bought them a long time ago, and I'm trying to think which one's better. I keep forgetting which one's better. I might just try the hot one. Paprika. That's a lot of seasoning. I used to have turmeric back in the day, and I guess I ran out, so I just picked up a new one. Now, this is an essential ingredient that I've never used in my curry, but you're supposed to use it. Kind of hard to find. And garam masala, which I don't have with me. I've got to go to an exotic store or something to get that. But That's another essential ingredient that I unfortunately do not have. So, all right. So I'm probably, sometimes what I'll do is I'll actually skip out on using a lot of these red spices, you know, and I use something else, you know, something else like even this, or some seasoned salt or something like that. Cause I don't know, it's just a lot of spices. But that's what it takes. So you gotta kind of play it by ear with the amount of chicken you have. Let me see. All right, so this is the chicken we have. All right, what I'll do is I'll put all the seasoning in, and then I'll show you what we all got in there. I want to say about a teaspoon of comino. Cumin, I believe, is what it's called in English. Just a little bit of paprika, because man, you put a bunch of paprika and chili powder and cayenne, you gonna have heartburn city. But you know, everybody has different tolerances, so cayenne, some people can handle more. It's crazy because when I was younger, I used to love spicy food, but now my body can't handle it. I can't really, I don't know, man. Just the older you get weaker. Turmeric to give it that nice color. All right, and this is the one I've never used before, so now this I really gotta play by ear because never used it. I've seen guys use it on YouTube channels, but never used it. Put about half a teaspoon of that. All right, so I'm gonna go with the hot one. And I can smell that already. I'm gonna go with about an entire teaspoon. And then just a little bit of salt. All right. I want to say I have about a pound and a half of chicken here, something like that. Let me see if I can get a good close-up of that. And I should have grabbed the camera before my hands got all nasty. You can kind of see it. Let me grab this piece. You can kind of see the color. Mix it in. You know, I'm gonna add just a little bit of water because I really want a nice, like almost like a sauce when I cook it. Cause that sauce is gonna go all over the rice. Cause I don't really put any seasoning in my rice. I let the meat and the seasoning kind of season the rice too. So, man, look at that smell. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot to buy an onion and a tomato, man. I was at HEB today too. Alright, so let me look at the camera real quick. Alright, so this is what we have. Alright, I mix it in real good. You can let it marinate for a little bit, but I mean the chunks are pretty small. It doesn't take much to penetrate that chicken. Chicken, as some people say it. All right, so Keep this wok nice and hot. All right. Pretty much on high. Alrighty. Chicken here. This is what I normally use for oil. Can you see that? Seems like every time I go to HEB, I always just buy this kind. It's just pretty much what I want and need. Semi-healthy and kind of expensive though. And it works pretty good. Alright, so sucks I don't have a pause button. But screw it, you know what? I think I'm gonna toss it in. Let me put my seasonings up. Again, all my seasonings. Look at this, man. It's been forever since I made me some menudo. Alright, so let's put it all up. I'm just wasting time. That way I can let the wok heat up. It's fun cooking, man, because you know it's like trial and error. Once in a while you do something right, you just gotta remember what you did. Alright. Take much to get it hot. Woo! Check this out. Look at that color, man. That color already coming out. Look at that. Man, if you could smell this. Alright, I'm gonna cook it for about 7 minutes or so. Let it cool down. And then dump it on some rice and then we're good to go.